Hi, my name is Sydney Lewis, and I have the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World, so I thought I would give my rating. What I thought about it, do I like it, is it worth the money, etc., etc. So, we'll start with the Switch 2 itself, because that I have less to say on. Mostly because it's not that different. They definitely made it a lot nicer, but I don't. My biggest complaint is that it's just not worth the insane price increase that they're hiking it up as. Um, like it's not like we went from like a Wii U to the Switch. Like that was a huge shift, and the Switch was popular and so successful that I think that was worth the price. The Switch 2 upgrades so much and changes some things and is obviously a lot nicer. But if I if I didn't have a Switch, I would have just bought the Switch 2. I wouldn't have bought both. But obviously, that's not how life works. But I would have rather have just had one or the other. And, like, I would not be, like, rushing to GameStop to buy the Switch 2. I would wait. So, like, I just didn't. Was it worth the insane price hike? No. But then again, I'm also not like a tech expert. Maybe the materials they used were like super expensive. Obviously, with the tariffs and stuff, it's gonna be more expensive. That's what trade war does to the economy. It makes things more expensive. So I don't know. I didn't think it was worth that much money. The Switch 2 itself. However, I have devoured Mario Kart World. I think it's amazing. And if you love Mario Kart and you're gonna play that game and you know you're gonna love it, buy the Switch 2. I hate that you have to buy one just to get the other, but like it, it is what it is. I don't know. I love Mario Kart World. I have played so much of that game. It's insane. I have spent so much time playing that game and absorbing it into my bloodstream. I love it so much. Like I genuinely do. I just think it's amazing. I think that it's so hard when you have a racing game to do something different, but they definitely did do something different, and I love it. It reminds me a lot of Mario Odyssey, which is kind of a weird comparison because they're two really different games, but they are also really similar. I feel like they definitely went with like the open world style thing, which Mario Odyssey is technically open world, um, kind of, but it definitely got the same vibe, and I just love all of the new things they added. Not all of them. Hold on, I'll talk into things I don't like, but let me hype it up first. Free roam is awesome. I like that they just kind of have just the Mario characters. There's no characters from other Nintendo universes. It's just Mario. But all of the main characters have unlockable skins, which makes it so much fun to try and be like, oh my god, like, did I get all their skins? Or like, how many skins do they have? And like, if you pick up something new, like, do you get a new one? And I think it's really great. I think it definitely makes it so much more fun. They have unlockable bumper stickers, which I think is so cute. And I really like the free roam. Free roam is so fun. They have a totally new courses, which are all amazing in their own way. My only gripe with the courses is I wish that, or maybe they will in the future, do a DLC for some of like the classic courses, like Coconut Mall or Waluigi Pinball, stuff like that, like the classic Mario Kart things, which they kind of did with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe too, where they introduced all of the kind of like new courses, and then they slowly they brought back the old ones, because that's really what I would love to see. I'm trying to think of anything else I really, really like. There's a lot of like unlockable stuff, things to do in free roam, and I love online. I love the new online lobby where it's just free roam, and then I love it. I love that the online lobby isn't like the me characters either. It's just like a free roam world. I love that, and I love online. It's so hard. It's actually pretty difficult, but I think the reason it's difficult is because My probably my biggest gripe with the game is that they made it 24 players instead of just 12. So it's a lot of people, which is fun like looking at it from afar sounds fun, but like when you're actually playing, there was such a huge like conglomerate of people in the middle where I swear to God, I'm getting hit by like 5 different things at once, which is much like that in any like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe too. But like especially because there's 24 people, it's just so much happening. It can be a little overstimulating. My other issue with it is that some of the new courses are just like overwhelming. Like, where am I supposed to go? I don't know. Which I guess you could solve by just playing it a lot, but I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. I feel like it should just be like kind of more straightforward. But they're also running it. It's also like kind of a free roam thing, like where the courses can be free roam as well. So they're trying to make sure that they can be free roam, but also need them to be a course. The other thing that really threw me off is that when you're playing Grand Prix, in between each of the courses, you drive to the next course. So there's instead of like 3 laps, I think all of them are 3, but sometimes it's 4 or 5, based on how long it is between each course, which confused me at first because I went in blind. But once I got used to it, I thought that was really cool. But yeah, if you're going in blind, like just so you know, because it really threw me off. Um, and yeah, online's fun. It's a great game. I only have other gripes though, and they're probably just a me thing, but they added, they added some like new question block objects that I don't like. I think that they make the experience worse. Like they added in the giant mushroom, so you get really big, which I think is kind of annoying. Um, I'm only saying that because it's personally attacked me while I'm in like third or fourth place, and I'm like just about to get into first, and then someone crushes me, and it takes me like 3 seconds, 3 whole seconds, which is a lot in Mario Kart. I feel like to get out of that, to out of being flattened. It's really annoying. But I love all the new courses. I love the unlockable skins. Um, and it's just fun. It's a fun game. I absolutely do not think the Switch 2 is worth the price though. I think it should be a little bit more than the Switch, but not this much. You know what I mean? I think it definitely is worth more. I think they've added a lot of things and they've changed a lot enough to warrant a higher price, but not that high. So that's mostly my opinion, and obviously I know there's a lot of like external factors that are influencing that right now. But yeah, that's just more of a me thing. Other than that, I think that Mario Kart World is so fun. I think it's a great game. Again, do I think it's worth the price? No. I don't think it's actually worth that price tag. But it's honestly up to your personal discretion. If you are a gamer and you love that stuff and you're gonna eat it up and you want it so bad, go get it. But if that's not your vibe, that's if you are just kind of like, well, maybe I'll get it. Honestly, I would probably whatever. I love Mario Kart. I love Nintendo. So I feel like I love Mario Kart World, but that's like to each person's personal discretion about what they think is worth their price, what they have in their budget, and whatever. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what other games they release just for Switch 2. I think that Tomodachi Life will probably the new one. It'll probably just be for Switch 2, which is unfortunate, but true probably. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to see what else they kind of release with the Switch 2. If there's going to be any other new games, etc., etc. But yeah, I think it's too expensive, but it's a cool console. And Mario Kart World is a really cool, I would say, version of Mario Kart because it is a version of Mario Kart and it's great. It has lots of pros, a few cons, but that's more of a personal thing. And yeah, so that's it for me. See you later.